Hello and welcome to another episode of Dependesplaining the podcast. It's us and we're here again. It's been a long time, Jen.
It has. It
Yes.
has been a long, long time. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you feel that way.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, welcome back, Jen.
Welcome
You're
back,
Jen, I'm
Veronica.
Thank you. You're Jen, I'm Veronica. Just so we know.
Hey, Veronica. I'm Jen.
Hi, Jen, I'm Veronica. Jen. Hey, Jen.
Yes. Hey, Veronica.
Yeah.
How's it going? How are you? How's life?
I'm doing good. Life is all right. It's not bad. It's getting better. So we'll talk on life another later time. But I just wanted to say hi to everybody and thank you guys for being so patient for waiting for another episode. Life has been busy.
It has. It's been crazy.
Yeah. We just haven't had any time to sit down and record.
No, we've had no time. It's just been one thing after another. And as soon as I feel like I have life put together again and something else comes up and it kind of just throws off my whole world and I can't get my life back on track.
Right? Yes, I feel the same way. Just been busy with the holidays and then just everything that goes along with it. And then you've been home twice since we last recorded. So
Yeah. It was a lot.
But we are here today and we're ready to get started and we're going to put out more episodes for your entertainment and we're excited to be back.
Yes. We're super excited to be back. It's just been one thing after another and we have decided to kind of redo ourselves. Is that it?
Like restructure. Redo? We're going to be doing the same thing. Restructure.
Oh, yes. We're just going to do it in a different way. But it's going to be great and awesome. And we're still going to bring you murder and mystery and scandal and chaos.
Yeah, and military-related topics. All fun
just
military
in a different setting. Not setting.
Right.
Just a
structure.
Broadcasted differently.
Yeah.
Well, we're here for it.
Yeah. So what's been going on, Jen?
Oh, where do I begin? Well, just so everyone understands, why we've waited so long since our last recording. What we did we sat down with the, did our interview with the other podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, please forgive me, my brain. It's been so long.
An MEO.
With an MEO, thank you so much. I was like, it's been so long now. Okay, so, when we were last recording, I went home kind of abruptly. My grandma is really sick, and so I was like, I need to go back home. My brother messaged me, and I was like, yeah, I want to go now. I want to see her, when she's still either around or still at least coherent, and, I can talk to her and all this stuff. I hadn't seen my grandma since 2017. Wow. It was a long time.
Yes.
It's a very long time because, traveling from moving overseas to overseas during COVID, we couldn't do any cot leave. You couldn't do it in travel time. It was just not possible. So it was a while. It's been a while. It was 2021. Then I got to see her in October, and that was great. And so I spent a week and a half back home, which was really nice. Then I came back, and that's where I was like, hey, yes, I'm getting my life together. It's going to be fine. I'm going to just manage. I got this new job. I'm now a kinder aide at the school. So I had more hours, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. I'm not going to be as stressed out as with the other job, and we'll make the time, and we'll start recording again. And then, that transition into the new job was harder than I thought. I was so tired all the time. I don't even know. And then it was just like one thing after another, and the kids started sports again, which was so great. I was so grateful, honestly. It's so nice to have some normalcy back on base, at least.
Of
So they were
course.
in sports, and my daughter did cross country, and so we went to meets 1 to 2 times a week. And then my son had practice, and it was just, chaos, just craziness all the time. And then you get a break for like a week, and then they're back in another sport. So I just couldn't figure out how to manage my time. I'm a terrible time management person. Terrible. It's one of my weaknesses. I really try on it. I do. I try so hard. It doesn't seem to work out, and it's okay. Right?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're mothers and we're busy with our children, and
Yeah.
it's not easy with,
And then
it's not like we don't have much of a time difference, but the 1 hour time difference between you and I is definitely not convenient a lot. So it's understandable.
It makes for, trying to plan out and trying to plan out when to record, plus then being able to edit afterwards and get everything going. That's where the time management comes in. And I feel like, new year, new me, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better for you, Veronica. I'm going to be on my game. Even though it's almost the end of January. You guys will hear this in February, but I'm here because things have happened since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, things have happened.
God. January, like I said, is the longest month, always.
Yes.
We went home. We finally took our cot leave, and we went home for 3 weeks to Illinois and then Arizona. And it was great. It was a good time. And we came back, and I was like 1 week back to work, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be great. I can do this. We're going to be able to record. And, yeah, a whole week of work went by, and then my husband gets COVID. And I'm like, well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
There's another thing that just stops,
yes,
everything in its tracks.
Yes.
So we had to stay home, and we were trying to avoid him as much as possible. But I mean, how can you when you have to like go feed him 3 meals a day? And
like
he gets bored, and so he gets so bored, and I feel bad. And then, and then 3 days later, I tested positive for COVID, and I was like, great.
Oh, no.
Now I'm stuck inside even longer.
Yeah.
And I would have suggested that we had asked to record during my quarantine time, but I sounded so terrible that I didn't want to. I didn't want anyone hearing me like that. It was bad. It was nasty. Nasty sound. Just congested.
I don't think it would have mattered. They could have probably been like, the audio is wrong because Veronica also sounds terrible. Because Veronica also had COVID at the same time.
We were COVID sisters.
We were COVID sisters. Yes. Plus David. Plus David had to interject himself in the COVID sister. Yes. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I texted Jen one day and I said, I'm pretty sure I have COVID. And she's like, I'm pretty sure Dave has COVID. And we get tested and we find out around the same time that we all have it. I had one day where I was down and I said flu-like symptoms, body chills, headache, and a scratchy throat that morning. And that was it. It was just seriously 24 hours of being really miserably sick. And then I was fine the next day. It was almost like it was the same feeling I had, the same reaction I had when I first got the vaccine. It was like a really bad hangover, basically. It was like a really bad hangover.
Yeah.
And then I was fine for the rest of the time. I'm here. I didn't die, so I'm thankful for that. And then my family all tested positive. Asymptomatic. They had to because they were close contacts, and where we're at, they have to get tested as a close contact to rule them out. And they all tested positive, my family. but they're fine. No one had any symptoms. Hoping they don't get any symptoms.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's still quarantine and you're just bored out of your mind staring out the window. And on top of that, where we're at in Japan, we're so restricted to staying home. We can't do anything outside of the base. So, or we couldn't at that time. We can now.
Yeah.
We can move around more freely. So yeah, I mean, we're much better now. I still sound congested right now at the moment, but I'm fine. Like nothing. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I had symptoms for the day. I remember when I woke up, I was like, I was so mad at myself because Dave had already had it. He luckily was already starting to feel better. But I was so mad because I was like, just knew it. I knew this was going to happen. And then when I was so upset with myself and I was like, who's going to take care of the kids?
Yes.
Jen, it's fine. Everything is fine. Calm down.
I had
is
to
what
take
I told
care
myself later.
Yeah.
After I had my freak out.
Kids. It's going to be fine. I already freaked out. It's fine. I had to take care of the kids by myself because Kyle was on shift the day that I was not feeling well. And I locked myself in my room immediately. And I felt so bad because my kids that kept coming in, they're like, well, we're hungry. And I'm like, I'm sorry. You guys are just going to have cereal for dinner because I'm not touching your food. Like, I can't. I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter was really scared for me. And she was like, Mommy, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I just don't feel well. And I'm pretty sure I have COVID. And I don't want to give it to you guys. And then they were in the room playing at one point. So I was like, I was carrying a bottle of Lysol everywhere I went and spraying like a cloud behind me. And then I went and sat on the couch and I told them, I'm going to be on the couch. Just stay away from me. They're like, okay. And I fell asleep on the couch. And then I woke up and these little turds were in my bed. They were in my bed and I was like, no, I was all over that thing. And like I ran to the bathroom and here I was only using our bathroom and I thought because I had to like I was nauseous. I was like I have to puke because remember I told you if I feel nauseous I will make myself puke just to get a relief. And so I was like
You're
I
so
have to.
Weird.
And so they were in here and I kicked them out and then they went to bed and I said like I was like I'm going to bed early. I'm sorry guys. And they're like it's okay. And then my daughter kept coming in and checking on me throughout the night. And she was like crying. She's like, I really wanted to give you a hug and a kiss. And I was like, stop. It's like, I know. My husband came home the next day and then the following day and he went to work and I was like, you need to stay home. Like, you need to stay home. I still didn't know if I was positive, waiting on the results. And then they came in like on a Thursday and then everybody stayed home since then. So who knows where I picked it up? I don't know. I keep telling my husband he brought it home and he's asymptomatic and he just gave it to all of us and I was the only unfortunate one. Fortunately, I was the only one that felt sick because I can't stand seeing my children sick. So I would have been really sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing. I'm glad that they don't have any symptoms because it's just even when they just get sick, normal sick. It's just not fun. I feel bad, and the poor little baby is just miserable.
Yeah, you just want to snuggle them up. Oh,
yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better.
I am.
I'm glad it's kind of run through us all, and we're all doing much better now.
Yeah. I didn't get any of like the initial wave symptoms from COVID. It was mine started with a little scratchy throat and then flu-like symptoms and then I was fine. I have a bit, of a stuffy nose. That was it. I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell, but like I was telling you earlier, Jen, it did kind of distort my taste because I couldn't taste the mint in my ice cream. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. I was like, I can't taste the mint. But I can taste the mint in my toothpaste, so I don't know if it was just a bad batch of ice cream. And then my Raisin Bran tasted funny. Not bad, it just tasted weird. Like it was missing something. But now I'm fine. I can smell everything. Yeah. I can taste everything else.
Yeah.
Everything else that matters anyways.
Yeah. That was like the big thing was like it was constantly anytime I ate, it was making sure that I could taste all the food that I had, and I could. And I didn't lose any of that,
Yeah.
which, thank goodness, because I
Yeah.
would have probably been very sad if I couldn't eat. They say you don't want to eat if you can't, like, taste it and everything, so
Yeah.
that would have been sad.
Yeah. I would have been very sad. Be like, all this yummy food in the house right now because my husband went out grocery shopping and he bought a bunch of
Yeah, and it doesn't
delicious
matter.
bad food. Yeah. I was like, I can't taste it. But no,
Yeah.
it was fine. It was just that the mint. He did scare me that one day he brought me top ramen and I was like, I can't taste it. Oh my God. He's like, oh, I put too much water in it. Sorry. It's like, you mofo. It's like, I thought for sure I was losing it. And I was like, it was just bland top ramen. Yeah.
Oh, Kyle. Yeah, I remember that. You were
Kyle.
like, oh my God, he gave me a heart attack.
Yes.
I thought I lost my sense of taste, and I was like, oh no.
I know.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, anyways. But yeah, nothing else going on, really.
Yeah, we're survivors. We're COVID survivors.
We're survivors.
We did it.
Listen, get your vaccine. I'm a believer that the vaccine has mutated it into something weaker. So, get your vaccine.
Yeah.
Jen. Jen is like, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, because honestly, my vaccine doesn't even matter anymore right now. So
It doesn't.
It
Like,
doesn't.
you got your
This is
vaccine,
the
guess what?
problem.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
It doesn't matter, because where you used to be exempt from roaming if you were vaccinated, well, too bad. You had your vaccine over 6 months ago. You are no longer technically vaccinated. It's what they make it sound like. So,
Right.
I don't know.
Because you have to get your booster now.
Yeah, forget that. I'm not getting jabbed again. No, thank you.
Yeah, I heard the booster is worse.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty rough. I had one of the other aides I have lunch with. She had her booster, and like the next day she was not feeling good at all. She started getting like a headache and just not feeling that great. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not doing that again. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, initially here where we're at, they were like, oh, if you are vaccinated, you're allowed to eat indoors off base because it was restricted to only outdoor seating, which is in the summertime. It wasn't too bad, but we live on the sun in the summertime. We live in the sun, a boiling sun. But so I got the vaccine just for that because I'm motivated by food, as I've always said. And then, like, a week later, they shut us down. And I was like, what the hell? I got the vaccine for nothing. Like, that was my incentive. It was the food. And so then I was talking to my sister. Yeah. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and she's made the decision to not get vaccinated at the moment, which I totally respect, you know, to each their own. Because I feel like in the States anyways, they're, like, forcing it on people. So she was telling me, she's like, oh yeah, so-and-so posted a picture of her son with a dozen glazed or a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts after getting his vaccine. Like they were giving out donuts. And I was like, what? I got vaccinated for nothing. I was like, I'll get jabbed again if I will get free Krispy Kreme donuts. I'll do it for tacos or a hamburger. Like, I feel like if you get the vaccine right now, here's a bowl of ramen. Oh, watch me. I will run to the front of that line, be like, free food. Yes. But that's just me. I'm food motivated, so don't judge me. I don't care.
No one's judging you. I want a normal life, and so I thought it would be good to be able to travel easier, you know, especially when we took our caught leave, and
sure,
it would be better. And then it just turned into who knows what's going on anymore. That's just my brain. Nobody knows what's happening anymore. So I don't know. Guys. I don't know. You do what you feel is best for you, and that's all that matters. Just do it. Do what you want.
Do what you think is best for you, and don't judge other people for doing what they think is best for them.
Exactly. People are people. If you want to get vaccinated and you want to get a jab every 5 months, if that's how they're doing it, do it. If that makes you feel protected, do it. That's fine.
Absolutely.
And then if people don't want to do it, don't make them feel bad. That's their choice. It's their choice.
Exactly.
And that's fine.
It's
And I like
yes,
all
it's your
everybody's choices.
Yeah. That's why they're choices.
Right.
You have the choice of getting it or not getting it. We should be allowed to have many choices, not just one or two choices, and then have to pay $17 for those choices, which normally are $2.
Yes.
I don't know where that came from.
Probably from the produce section of the commissary.
Welcome to us complaining about the commissary.
In case you
this
didn't
is your
know,
daily podcast where we complain about the commissary.
Still. Yeah, because
it's terrible still. It's even worse. We don't have dairy. Actually, we did get a shipment of dairy the other day, and there was like 10 cartons of half and half, and I was like, I'm only going to take one because I'm not going to be that jerk that takes 10 and freezes them. You know who you are. You fucking assholes.
We know who you are. We see you. We see you at the commissary.
I see you.
Our commissary has limits. Majority of stuff has a limit of 5 per item. So besides like produce and fresh meat, you can only buy 5 of one item. So, but it still doesn't help. Like the shipping issue we had was insane. Our commissary was so bare. You could hardly find anything. The ice cream wiped out. Milk was gone. You know what? The only thing they had? Eggnog. And they still have eggnog. I'm like, people, it is now the end of January. Get rid of the eggnog. It's disgusting.
Yes, first of all, before anything else, eggnog is disgusting. If so you gross. Like it, your choice is stupid.
Did you
Kyle,
know?
My son.
There was an eggnog shortage, at least in the States, this Christmas. There was an eggnog shortage. Didn't have enough eggnog. It was gone.
Who cares? You can have my portion. I hate eggnog. I don't hate it. I'm not one to be like, delicious. I'll be like,
no. But that's literally
for the rest of my life.
That's literally the only container milk product, if it's even milk, in our milk section that was available was eggnog. And I'm like, gee, I wonder why this is so available. Nobody wants it. Ew.
Nobody wants it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If you like eggnog, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your choices.
Yeah. I'm just curious why.
Taste.
Is it... I think I've had one taste of it.
Is there egg in it? It just tastes like sugary milk. Jen, let me tell you what happened. This is so embarrassing. Do you want to hear it?
I'm here for it. Yes.
Okay. It's up to you if you want to leave this in, because it's super embarrassing. So, the kids have been home, right, because of this quarantine. And Kyle can't keep it in his pants. So anyways, the door was locked. And here she comes knocking on the door. And we're like, go away. She keeps knocking on the door. And we're like, what do you want? And she's like, a snack. Okay, great. 2 seconds later, she comes back about something else. And she's just like trying her best to get in the room, right? And then finally we just call it quits. We're like, this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen. Fucking cock block. And then there was another time. And we had to lock her out again. It happened too much. And then she goes the other day. Because my son was asking, he's like, how did you and Daddy meet? And so we were telling him stories, and he's like, when did you and Daddy first kiss or whatever? And so we were telling him like stories of how we first met or whatever. And then my daughter goes, all I could hear was this. And she starts like heavy breathing.
Oh no.
And I said, what? I said, what are you talking about? And she's like, the other day when your door was locked. And she starts again mimicking heavy breathing. And I was like, I wanted to crawl under the couch, Jen, because I wanted to crawl under the couch, and I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me because my face was beet red. And I'm trying to keep my composure. And I look over at Kyle and he's looking at me kind of smiling. And I said, please take this over. Please take this over. And she kept doing it. She kept mimicking. And I was like, I want to die. I'm humiliated. It's never going to happen again. Ever, ever, ever again. Don't even come close to me. I was telling Kyle this. I was like, don't even think about it. I was like, I'm never like going to forgive myself for that. And he's like, she doesn't even know what she's hearing. I was like, she's curious enough to want to ask about it.
Yeah.
Like she knows something was going on. I didn't even know what to say. And she was like, she kept doing it. I was like, stop. I was like, listen. And I finally told her, I was like, we were having a conversation and we were probably arguing. And she was smiling. And I know she didn't believe me because I was like, I could feel my face was flaming. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know.
What do you say? What do you say to that?
I don't know. She's 6, everybody, okay? She's 6 years old.
Yeah.
And, yeah. She is the only one that has encountered this more than my son. Because she has walked in on us. Well, they both have. She did it first.
Tickle, tickle.
And then tickle, tickle. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, traumatizing my daughter. And then one time she was trying to get in through the balcony door. So like our room has a balcony door and the living room has a balcony door. And so the balcony door in the living room was open and we see her walking over to us and we're like, scrambling. I was like, this isn't working. Sorry, this isn't working, Kyle. You have to move out. So that's been happening. Yeah. That's been my life. Just my daughter. I'm exposing her. Not intentionally, but I'm traumatizing her and traumatizing myself along the way.
Just as long as, I mean, she doesn't know what's going on.
God, I hope not.
Hopefully.
God, I hope not.
God. What do you say to that?
I don't know.
What, like, how? How do you respond? How do you do it? If anyone has ideas.
Does somebody have advice? Yeah, somebody
please
have
tell
advice.
us. What do you do?
I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to my child, but I don't want to give her the blunt truth and tell her what was happening.
Right.
But I don't want to lie to her. So how do I break it to her?
How do you approach
I told her
it?
we were arguing. Yeah, I was like, we were arguing. Sometimes we have to talk and we need privacy. Because when she kept knocking and we're like called it quits, I went and talked to her and I said, when our door is locked, you are not allowed to come in. Like, if you knock and we tell you we need 5 minutes, I need 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's all I wanted. I wanted 5 minutes. And she kept insisting on trying to come in and she kept rattling the door. And I was like, girlfriend, get it. Can you get it? Like, we don't want you in here. And I told her, I was like, if the door is locked, you can't come in. Like, please don't try to come in. If I say I need 5 minutes, go away.
If the door is a locking, don't come a knocking.
Don't come a knocking. Exactly. And then if you hear something, fucking don't mention it. Your mother will melt into a puddle of humiliation.
Just erase it from your brain totally and don't even get curious. Just erase it. It doesn't matter. It's gone. Gone forever.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Help.
Yes.
Help. Yeah. Oh gosh. But anyways, Jen, so yeah, that happened.
Well, while in quarantine, one must keep themselves busy.
Yes, even though I was trying to avoid any sort of contact with my husband, it was like him seeing me in that vulnerable state was like, hey, since you're here and you don't have the strength to fight me off, like, no. I don't have the strength to fight you off, but I know how to participate either.
Right, I know how to cure your COVID.
Why is that the first suggestion?
You have a headache? I know how to fix that.
Yeah.
Every
Yes,
time.
exactly.
Oh, your
Yes.
nose is stuffy? You know we'll fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
your
it won't.
Your car won't start? I know how to fix that. That's not going to help anybody. It's like, but we'll both be happy about it. It's like, will we? Will
But my
we?
car still doesn't start, so...
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm a prude. Absolutely not. It's a treat, right? I'm not a prude. I'm just saying that's not the solution to all the problems of the world.
No,
Because,
it is not. It's not.
yeah. The majority of the world leaders are men. Have they solved anything with that? No. They have not.
No.
Yeah.
No, we still have problems, and it's so far, none of that has worked.
Yeah.
I think
None
we
of
should
it
know
has
that by now.
worked.
I
know.
think by now you should realize that no, that is not the answer. It is not the solution. Find another solution.
Find a different solution.
Yeah.
I bet
Like,
we can
leave me
find one if
the
you stop
fuck alone.
suggesting that. Yeah. Yeah. Leave me the fuck alone. How about that? That is going to be our solution for everything.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
you're
it,
grumpy. Oh, you didn't sleep well. You're grumpy and tired. Oh, I know how to fix that. Yeah, I do. Leave me the fuck alone, and everybody will be happy.
Exactly. Yeah. I have a headache. I know how to fix that. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
That's how you fix it.
That's all I need. Yeah. Kyle was telling my brother-in-law yesterday. He's like, Veronica doesn't like to be touched. I was like, no, that's not it. I was like, I'm touched all day at work by children. And then I come home and I'm touched by our children. And by the end of the day, I don't want to be touched. I am like on like stimulation overload, like just too much contact with everybody. I just want to lie in my bed and fall asleep without having to fight your hand off of me.
Yeah.
Just wrap it around my midsection. That's fine. Lightly put it on my thigh. That's fine. You don't have to shove it between my legs or up into my sports bra. Like, that's not necessary. I don't know why you think that's going to help either one of us sleep better. It's not.
No.
It's not.
On sensory overload, it's just, it makes it worse. Okay.
For real.
Long day.
I love my job and I love working with kids. I really do. Never thought I would say that, by the way, which I really do enjoy working with kids. And they're so funny. But it's like, Miss Veronica, every 10 seconds be like, I'm not even your teacher. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Right?
I'm not even your teacher.
Yeah. All day. They really are. It is a very enjoyable job, and it's so funny. Also extremely frustrating, but also very funny too. Those kids, very funny. You know, I love them. They drive me crazy, but they're so funny. Literally, we were walking back from specials the other day, and one of the kids goes, Miss Jen. And I said, yes. And she goes, my mom has a calendar. And I was like, cool.
Oh, that's cute.
The kids are like very sweet, and some of them are very affectionate. And this one kid walks in. I walked in through my door, and the rest were coming in through the main door into the classroom. And the one kid was just like, Miss Jen, I love you, Miss Jen. Like, he was just like, I don't know, I had done something nice, or I don't know. And I walked in, and I just looked at him, and I was like, thank you. My teacher just started busting out laughing, and she was like, I just said, I told her, I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so awkward. I don't know what to say to that. It's sweet, but what do I say?
Yeah. Aww. They're so sweet. I know. I went back to work after being, in quarantine for my COVID, and I hadn't seen the kids in over a week. And like, I walked in, and like, they start, coming in, and I heard one of them go, Miss V's back. And they're like, what? And they all start peeking into the classroom because they were like putting their backpacks away. And then it's like, Miss V's back, Miss V's back, Miss V's back. And I was like, oh, they're so sweet. Like, they were excited. And they're like, welcome back. And I was like, oh, I miss them. Like, I really did. Like, I really do love all those kids. They're just, they're fifth graders and they're moody and they make me mad sometimes. But they're overall really sweet kids. So, yeah, I really like working with them. And then I have another kid that I work with in another classroom, and he is always all over me. He just wants to hug me, and he's very affectionate. He's really sweet. And I walked in and I said, hey, I was like, I missed you. And he turns and looks me dead in the eye. He goes, what is your name? I was like, he did not forget me. And I was like, and I was like, I don't know how to react to this. Like, I was like, what? I was like, you know who I am. He's like, I'm sorry. I don't know you. Who are you? And I was like, you're hurting my heart right now. How do you not remember me? I've only been with you for, like 3 months. And he goes, I'm just joking with you. It's like, that was not nice. Yeah. But he was like trying to like hold my hand and like give me hugs. And I told him, I was like, we have to not like touch ourselves too much because I don't want to give you my germs. I was like, 'cause I wasn't feeling well. And he didn't like that. So he walked away from me. It's like, I'm sorry. Yeah. But he's a sweet kid. But yeah, then I get home and it's like everybody wants to touch me at home. It's like, I don't want to be touched right now. I want to give my kids a hug and a kiss and then just sit on the couch and for 10 minutes.
By myself.
And he's like, Mommy,
I need to decompress.
Mommy.
Yes.
To decompress.
I hear my name all day. And I just want to, like, have a time. I need, like, 30 minutes or so just of, like, to do whatever I want and just relax and decompress. And get through it. Just give me some time. It's like you. I hear my name constantly. Miss Jen, Miss Jen, Miss Jen, Miss Jen. And most of the time it's like they're either telling on each other or, Miss Jen, something's wrong with the computer. And oh, nothing's wrong with the computer. Yeah. You just hit the wrong button. It's okay. Like they're like in a panic all the time when it's something like that. Or oh my goodness. Yeah. Sweet kids.
It's always like. To me, it's like, what do we do when we're done? And I was like, you know exactly what you have to do when you're done. And they kind of look at me like, do I? I'm like, you know exactly what to do. Move on to something else if you haven't finished it. And then if you finish that already, you really don't have anything to do, then read a book quietly or get started on your homework. You guys know this. And then when there's a sub, oh my God, all hell breaks loose.
Yes.
When there's a sub, it's like I'm having to fill in the sub, telling her what to do and how to do it and who to watch out for. Be like, this kid is going to try to pull a fast one on you and that kid is going to try to do this and blah, blah, blah. And so I'm trying to control the class from, doing all that. And I'm exhausted. It's like, why do I feel like I work 10 times harder on sub days?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Good times. But yeah, that is another reason why it has taken so long to figure out how, when to record. It's just sensory overload and do we have the time and I don't have time yet. And yeah, it's just craziness. It's just crazy. But we're here. We're here and we're back.
Yes. Yeah, and we will be putting out episodes, true crime episodes again. Today we just wanted to kind of catch up and let you guys know what we've been doing and how we've been holding up and letting you know that we're still here. We're still going to do this. We haven't given up.
No. Not even close.
No. So. But if you guys have any suggestions for us, any military true crime that you would like us to cover, make sure you email us and let us know about it. We gladly cover it, or any topic, military related topic.
Yes.
Okay. Jen, don't let me be the only one that talks all the time.
It's been so long since we've done this, it's like I forgot what to do. Yes. Email us, dependusplaining@gmail.com. Or find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. If you know me in person, if you know Veronica in person, just tell us. That'd be great too. We'll take it all.
If you know Jen in person, or if you know me in person, you are so lucky.
Right. You're
Just wanted to say
welcome.
that. You're welcome. 'Cause we're fabulous.
Even better. We just get better every year.
Like wine.
Mm-hmm.
Uncorked wine. Uncorked wine. Uncorked wine.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't uncork us and just leave us on the counter to oxidize. How rude.
I know. Use us.
Yeah. Use us as you wish.
Drink us in. Because we are fabulous.
We are. See?
Yep. Yeah.
Let me see. What else was I going to say? Probably nothing of substance. So go ahead, Jen. Say something.
I have nothing else to say. You heard my life update. I let you all know what happened through the months since October. And yeah, that's all, folks.
Yeah. Since October? Holy cow.
Yeah, that's the last time we
that's been a while.
recorded. I know. It's insane.
That's crazy.
I know, we're back. We're reinventing ourselves.
Yes.
But also
like
being the same.
But also staying the same.
Yeah.
It's like similar but different.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you already know who we are, but we're going to change. But it's also you still know what we're doing.
Right. Similar but different. Kyle and I say that to each other all the time. It's like similar but different because when we went to Santorini many years ago before we had children, and it was like the third leg in our trip or something like that. So we were traveling really light and we had laundry to do, and we were asking the lady at our hotel where we could do laundry, and she was telling us about the laundromat down the road. She didn't tell us how to get there, or if we what kind of the currency we needed for it so we could go get change or whatever. She started telling me how to do the laundry. She started telling me how to sort my laundry and how to do it. And I was like, what? And she kept telling me, she's like, and you separate your whites and your darks and your colors, and then you wash the one first.
No.
And I was like, I was standing there like, what? And she kept saying, it's like similar but different. And she just kept inserting that. Listen, English was not her first language, okay? I'm not making fun of that. I'm just laughing at the situation and how she was telling me. She kept saying, it's like similar but different. And so I was like, what's happening? And so Kyle and I talk about that all the time because any conversation we had with her it's like similar but different. She kept saying that. She was telling us, like when she brought us into our room, she was like telling us, oh yes, this is your room. Your bed is up there. It's like similar but different. And I was like, similar but different to what? Like what? And I was like, what? And she's like, and then your bathroom is down here. It's like similar but different. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is similar but different? So we say that all the time, Kyle and I. It's like similar but different. It's been like 12 years since that happened, and just haven't been able to let it go.
Never let it go. Don't ever change.
Let it go. And that's my story. And that's my story for you today. Thank you for listening.
That's what we're going to leave you off on.
Similar but different.
Mm-hmm. Similar, but different, but pretty similar to what we always do. That's how we are.
But different. Yeah.
A little bit different.
A little bit different.
Just a little change on top.
Yeah. Just a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jen. Well, thanks again to all our listeners. And again, if you guys have any suggestions, make sure you email us at dependisplaining@gmail.com. Any suggestions? Anything.
Yeah.
Anything. I'll take it right now.
We'll take it all.
How do I soundproof my bedroom? Tell me that too. For podcast recording purposes. Calm down.
How do I live my life What should I do?
Yeah. If you have ideas on how to live our lives better in a more better way, in a more better, similar but different.
Similar but different, but
let us know.
More better. But make sure that it's
know.
the same. And
but different.
But different, yeah. But also make sure I can do it. Time management.
Yeah.
Tell me how.
First ask me if I want to do it.
Yes.
And if I have time. And then tell me how to do it. And then we'll go from there. Because chances are I'm not going to. I'm going to stay the same until the day I die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we won't be any better off. So really you're just wasting your time. But keep trying.
But do it anyway, because that's what we're here for. Just do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Just do it anyway. We'll just nod our heads and say, a lot. Mm-hmm. And inside I'm dying. Be like, God. Yeah. No, let me live my life.
Do that.
I'm never gonna do that. Yeah. Yes. Just like when I suggest to my husband that he floss more frequently. He's like, I'm never going to do that. Great. Disgusting.
Yep.
That's my suggestion to you. You should floss more frequently. Sorry.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to our update on our life.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really just our life. No one got murdered today. Thank God.
No murders.
No murders today.
No murders today. Yeah. So,
but stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. We've got plenty of those to give you. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you worry. We'll get your fix. And yeah, keep on keeping on. Don't ever change.
Yeah. Don't change. Don't stop.
Believing.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on to that feeling.
And scene.
This is a podcast where we mostly giggle into the microphone. I feel like. You know what, Jen? Just end this now. End this episode now before it gets out of hand even more.
Yes. Because, we're gonna giggle everywhere we go.
You know where to go.
You know where to go.
There you are.
There you are. That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
You know where to go.
But it worked for me.
Wherever
you go. Yep.
There you are.
There
we are.
And we're
in your ears.
Here. Yes. And we're never gonna stop.
Wherever you go, you didn't go anywhere. It's COVID.
Yeah, because COVID. So there you are. Right where you started.
There you still are. There you continue to be. Yeah. You're still here?
I'm so sorry.
You haven't gone anywhere? Oh, jeez.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah.
It's the
Where'd
new
you go?
Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama.
COVID.
Nope. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah. Shall we thank Obama for COVID? He's like so far removed from this by this point. We don't even know who to blame. Blame the U.S. military.
Yep. That sounds like a great suggestion.
Sounds like a great plan. Yeah. The tsunami that the Pacific had not too long ago. That was an update I forgot to tell you about. That was fucking scary as shit because I was woken up at 3 in the morning. Actually, it was not 3 in the morning. It was like 1:30 in the morning by an alarm going off. And then I had to translate everything that was being said on my phone because it was all in Japanese. But it said, evacuate immediately because there's an incoming tsunami. And I was like, oh my God. What do I do? I'm by myself. My husband's at work today. And then the alarms were, going off outside. And all I could hear was blah, 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 tsunami because I don't speak Japanese, obviously. And that's all I could hear. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I thought, you know what? I'm on the 6th floor. There's no way. If a if a whale, not a whale, if a wave
It was
comes
a
up
whale
this
of a
high,
time. Mhm.
yeah, if a wave comes up this high, then we're all dead. Like, no one's safe on island. But no, we were fine. We had a little bit of a surge, in certain parts of the island, but other than that, we were okay. And California had a bigger surge than we did, I think.
Yeah.
I saw like Santa Cruz, they had the water came up all the way to the pier, which that's a long trek of beach that it covered. So
Yeah.
that's scary.
Yeah, it's crazy. A fucking volcano.
Yeah. But
That's
we were all
wild.
joking on Facebook, being like, I'm sure the Japanese government's gonna blame the military for the tsunami for some reason.
Yes.
Oh well.
It was their fault for setting off the volcano and then
Yes.
adding to the tsunami waves too, They
Yes.
wasn't just the
exactly.
wave from the volcano. The military also helped make it bigger.
Because there's so much military personnel in Japan that they have weighed down the land,
Yes.
made it
they
more
have. Yes.
more ocean level. What do you call it? Sea level. More sea
Yeah.
level. Ocean level. More sea level. And then here comes the waves. Or the whale in my case.
The whale, yeah.
The whale. Yeah. You know what, Jen? I have had enough of this talking. And no more talking.
Well, once again, thank you for listening. As we continue to babble on, because it has been months and months, and we just want you to know everything that's been going on in our life. So,
Which is mostly nothing.
I mean, it's significant enough to us. So, if you wanted to
You had
listen,
more going on.
thanks for listening to that, and thanks for sticking through it. If you stayed
Yes.
through this whole episode, proud of you.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of us, Jen. I'm so proud of us.
Yeah, whale to go.
Whale to go. We had a whale of a time.
We did. We had a whaling good time here.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, watch out for those tsunami waves in case you're in the ocean.
Yeah.
And
Stay on high ground, friends.
yeah. Find your high ground and just take care of yourself, stay healthy, and do you, boo, whatever it is that you want to
You
do.
do you, boo.
You do it.
Yeah.
We are proud of you no matter what. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget that wherever you go,
You're still there.
you are. Because there
There
you
you
are.
Goodbye.
Bye.